Good morning, ladies. Today is Monday, the 26th, I believe, of March. And I'm making this video today. That's the dog coming in. I'm making this video today because I'm very surprised at how many requests I got about the preparation or the plan that I put together to prepare for the twins. So I want to kind of share the plan that we put together so that maybe you can possibly come up with a plan of your own. So here goes. So what we did is last month when we started our when we had our first consultation, the first thing I did was I bought a case of bottles. Just regular old 4-ounce bottles, 4-ounce feeding bottles, because I can use these to store milk. I did breastfeed my daughter, who is now 13, until she was 1, and my son, who is now 11, till he was 4 months old. We had some difficulties with him, so we had to kind of take him off. But yeah, so what I wanted to do was to buy all of the stuff that I felt like I needed, and I kind of put it on a calendar in order of how important it was. So the first thing we did was in January, we bought a case of bottles. It's 48 bottles in the case. We bought I got 2 cases, and they come in 2 packs, but it's 4 in a case, so it's 8 altogether. It's 8 pacifiers. So I bought 18 of a pack that has blue ones, and I'm sorry, 8 and 8 is 16. I bought 8 that had blue ones and 8 that had pink ones. So whatever it is that we have, I'll just give the other ones away on Free Cycle or something. I did not use pacifiers with Ashley and Christopher at all. Neither of them ever sucked a pacifier, and I never gave it to them because I just remember having so many friends that when those, when babies get hooked on a pacifier and then you can't find that sucker, there is hell to pay. So I figured if we never got them started on it, then we wouldn't have that issue. So the first 2 kids never sucked the pacifier. But because I, had the feeling, or I knew that we were going to be having multiples, I figured I better buy some pacifiers, because they're going to need them to do exactly what they say, pacify themselves. When you can't hold but so many at one time, or do but so many. So we got, I bought 8 pacifiers. I figured that would be enough to at least get me started, and I will always have pacifiers. That is such a nightmare of mine. I have watched so many children, and I mean, I love kids so much. That's like my favorite thing. I should have a daycare. That's what I should really have. But when they lose that nookie, Jesus, whew, whew, I don't want to have that experience. But I really felt like with having multiples that we would need pacifiers. So there you go. I have 16 pacifiers in all, 8 blue ones and 8 pink ones. The other thing that I got was in January was 2 packs of these Pody baby bottles, and on the back there's a picture of, you see the baby drinking the bottles between the legs, and basically what happens is a straw kind of goes into the bottle, and then there's a gadget of sorts that hooks up onto the top. If you go on here, if you YouTube the Pody baby bottle, you'll see it actually in use. So I bought 4 of these last month too, because like I said, I was expecting that when we got pregnant that we were going to have multiples. So we have 4 of those. It's a double pack, inside of it. So that was pretty much January. And then February, or was it February? I'm sorry, that was February that we bought that. When we started our, we did our mock process in January, and then February we started the real thing. So then in March, I bought what I showed you, which was I bought the crib, and I shouldn't say I should say we, because, you know, it's us together when I take money from out the house to do these things. So, but my husband pretty much, you know, he says whatever it is that I need to do. He trusts that I'm doing what's necessary, because I guess I've done this a couple times and this is his first time doing it from the beginning. Alright, so in the month of March, we bought the crib and changing table set. I bought the paint, the decorations. This rocker that I am was actually given to me by someone on FreeCycle. And guys, if you are not a part of FreeCycle.org, you need to join FreeCycle, because there are so many things that you can get from off of FreeCycle that will cost you absolutely nothing. It is crazy. So I got this rocker. I'm going to try to show it to you. I got this rocker here, and I have a girlfriend who is a seamstress, and she's going to reupholster it in chocolate for me. So in the month of March, we got the crib, the changing table, paint, decorations. I got a pack and play. The pack and play does have the sleeper part on top, and it also has a changing table, and it has a mobile in it. And I got the linen and everything for the crib. So that was in March. So next month, the plan is to get an armoire, because this room where we have the nursery does not have a closet. So I'm going to get an armoire. The one I want, I already have favorited on the computer, so all I have to do is click it and have it shipped. So the armoire has double doors. It has 2 drawers at the bottom and enough room for 2 rows of clothes. I'm going to get new carpet for this room. I'm going to get the mobile that I want for this room, the diaper stacker, and there are these sleep positioners that I want. So that's the goal for the month of April. And then in the month of May, it is my husband's birthday. He'll be 40 years old. So in the month of May, I'm not going to buy, I don't have any plans on doing any big purchases, because all of the money, all of the extra money that I plan on having will go towards my husband's 40th birthday party. Now, I do intend to at least buy the baby monitor in the month of May, because the baby monitor shouldn't cost me more than $100. And I am going to start very shortly couponing for Pampers, for diapers. Now in the month of June, we're going to get the stroller and the 2 car seats. So the stroller is $250, and then the 2 car seats are $100 each. So we're going to get the stroller and the 2 car seats in the month of June. And then in the month of July, I'm going to get all of my baby shower invitations and supplies that are necessary for the shower, decorations, whatever it is that we need as far as that's concerned. And I'm also going to get my breast pump, the Medela Pump and Style. That's the one that I used before. Absolutely loved it. Wound up using it for both kids. Ended up using it for both kids. So I'm going to get my breast pump. And JCPenney so far is the cheapest place that I've seen it for, like $270 some odd dollars. Everywhere else is pretty much $299, $300 for it. And then in the month of August, we're going to get the swing. We're going to get 2 swings, 2 swings and 2 bouncers. So that's going to be in the month of August. And of course, I'm still going to be on the hunt for Pampers. I plan on getting at least one case of Pampers every month between now and delivery. Now, in the month of September, September is going to be when we have our baby shower. In the month of September, there are these things that I want. They call bamboos. It's basically like a little chair for the baby so that they can start to sit up in. I want to get walkers and high chairs. Now, I know that they won't need them probably for about a year. But I want to get that out of the way. So that's what the plan is in September. So when we have our baby shower, I will put specifically on the invitations as far as where you usually put something that says baby registry instead of and then we're going to put like gift registry. Then underneath I'm going to put we need Pampers and more Pampers please. So of course people are going to do what they want to do. You'll get all the little cute clothes and all that other kind of stuff, but we're not going to register anywhere. So that's what's going to be on the invitations as far as that's concerned. Now, as far as clothes and blankets are concerned, I'm not really concerned about clothes and blankets because I do frequent freecycle.org, and every single month there is several bags of baby clothing that are always posted that somebody wants to give away, and all they want is just for you to pick them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the armoire for the current clothing, for the current sizes. So that'll be probably 0 to 3 months. And then I have these bins. Can you see those bins? I have these bins, and excuse the floor because we haven't gotten a new carpet yet. And then I have 3 bins. And what we'll do is we'll use the armoire for the current size clothing. Then I have 3 jumbo bins that we will put 6-month clothes, 9-month clothes, 12-month and more. And as they get bigger, we'll just pare that down. I do intend to only use 1-piece clothing until they are at least a year old. And that's something that I actually did with Christopher, which is one really good move that I felt like I made. Because of course with your first child, when I had Ashley, she has so many clothes, and I mean you have the pants that go with the top, that go with the hat or the headband, and it was just ridiculous. And it seemed for me, maybe because I just wasn't organized enough. After she wore it the first time, half the time I could never put the crap back together the way it was in the first place. So when I had Christopher, I got what I thought was a little smarter, and I only bought him 1-piece outfits. That's it. If it wasn't 1 piece, I didn't buy it. It isn't like he was getting potty trained and needed to be able to get out of his clothes. Now, once he started walking and once he started trying to talk and stuff like that, then I started buying his clothes for that current size in 2 pieces so he could pull his clothes down and go to the bathroom and all that other good stuff. But that was I must say one good move that I made. He only wore 1-piece clothing. And it will be the same thing for the twins. They will only wear 1-piece clothing until they are big enough to walk and talk and possibly, you know, get ready to go to the bathroom. So that's pretty much the plan, ladies. That's the plan that we have in place right now.